My baby hairs are growing back because when I put my glasses on, they just tug my hair out, and now they're finally starting to grow back, and now I'm just like micro banging it out, dude. Like, hey, it's Lena, and welcome to my channel where I do whatever I want because I have a lot of time on my hands. And today I'm accompanied by my bread loaf. Lily, you want to say anything to the audience? Oh, thank you, baby. You better say thank you. And today we are going to be reading some stories from r/Am I Overreacting? Let's see if they are. Am I overreacting to break up with my boyfriend of 3 years over his reaction to my upcoming sobriety anniversary? Ooh. I'm thinking of getting myself a cake for December 12th. Why? 2 years sober. Yeah, but why would you get a cake? Just to celebrate. So you're celebrating doing the bare minimum? LOL. Ooh, I didn't like that. It's something that took work and has been difficult for me. But you still need my validation to buy yourself a cake. No, I'm not looking for validation. I wanted to share with you since I thought you'd be happy for me. No, you wanted a pat on the back from me and now you're pissed I didn't give it to you because I'm not going to act like you're a hero for doing the bare minimum. You are the one who chose to drink too much. Don't make it everybody's problem. Damn. It's really hard to deal with someone who has an addiction, so I will give him that small benefit of the doubt. But listen, man, she's sober. Not just for like 2 days, like 2 years she's been sober. And you're her boyfriend. Like, don't you want to celebrate this big accomplishment of her health and not be an asshole? I don't know. Why are you talking to me like this? Are you having a bad day at work? I'm just being real with you. This is not something worth buying a cake over. Like, do not go around telling our friends about this because it will look bad. Okay, never mind. Did you want to go to blank afterwards? I'm watching the game with blank. Okay, I'll see you at home. Maybe Taylor will be there, haha. Ew, I hope not. Ooh, girl. I don't know. Maybe he wants to be with blank. Alcoholism is something I struggled with in my 20s, and I finally got into therapy and got sober. I did smart recovery, and it's been a lot of hard work changing a lot of my habits, and it's something I'm proud of, which you should be. Like, congrats, girl. If I could reach through this... Guys, I have Invisalign, and I used to have an underbrow. I don't know if you could see. And it's... my front teeth are coming forward. Sorry, I'm talking like this. I'm talking very weird. But yes, girl, you should be proud. I hope you bought that cake and ate it. I thought I'd get one of the berry chantilly cakes. Yum. Love chantilly cakes. The screenshots are from the convo with my boyfriend when I was thinking about it. He acted normal when he got home, but the way he talked to me really hurt my feelings. The way that would just obliterate the way that I would just like go back to alcoholism. Yeah, that would hurt my feelings too. The kind of relationship I want is one where I can share something like this and the other person would be like, that's awesome. Or even, I'll pick it up for you. Or something. I don't need or want a parade, but I feel like my person should celebrate with me. Because they should. Because that's your person. And you're their person. It's a relationship of love and support and all healthy, good, positive things that come with negative things at times, but that's not what it is at core. I'm thinking of ending it with him because the more I think about this, the sadder it makes me feel. Oh. But I'm posting about this because I know Reddit is very unforgiving and strict about addiction, and maybe you guys will show me how I'm blowing it out of proportion. I don't want to walk away too soon. He has never talked to me so negatively before, saying stuff like, you wanted a pat on the back and I'm not going to act like you're a hero. Doesn't feel like the way a good partner would talk. Someone said, the bare minimum for a boyfriend would have been to be happy for you. Not only was he not celebrating you, he insulted you, literally, and minimized something that is big and very hard and very important to you. It's gross and unkind and you deserve better. But enough of him and on to you. Congrats on your hard work. It is not easy nor bare minimum, especially in today's society. Exactly, like, things are going to guys. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I can't keep up with everything going on. So like, congrats, girl. You absolutely deserve to celebrate. If people judge you for that, they're not your people. Exactly. I hope you were kind to yourself today. You should absolutely get yourself the cake. Oh my god, that's so funny. Someone commented, I bet if it was his birthday, he'd want to celebrate with drinks. Guess what a birthday is? Literally doing the bare minimum of not dying. I don't get what he was trying to say with for doing the bare minimum. Like, moving on. Do I tell my sister she picked a bad baby name? My older sister just had her third baby the other day. She couldn't decide on a name the entire pregnancy and only came up with the bad names. Her husband would veto and say no to every single good or pretty name anyone came up with. Danny DeVito? Or like, just kidding. He was strongly against family names and never gave a real reason why. My sister had a new bad name like every other week. Day before baby popped out, she had a lovely name picked out, Mariana Grace. But when people asked, she said she didn't have a name yet. Day of birth, still no name. Oof. Okay, we're cutting it close here, guys. Day after, all of a sudden she wanted to name the baby Stormy. Kylie? When asked why Stormy, she said because she came in like a storm. Real reason is that we got a lot of snow like a day or two before the birth, so she named her after that. I'm not joking. I told her in our state she has 30 days to pick a name, and there's no rush since she was so unsure of every name, and a name is important and defines a lot about people's life. Gave her the idea to spend a few days with the baby and see what feels right. But nope, jumped the gun and named her Stormy. No direct offense to people named that, but it's a god-awful name. Okay, I think this is a little bit of an overreaction. I asked many people with no context, both in person and strangers in line, and everyone has the same response. What do you think of the name Stormy, or what's the first thing you think of? You framing the question like that is you just trying to validate your own feelings of like, I hate this name. If you were to say, oh, do you think Stormy is a lovely name or not? That would have been a more fair evaluation. Does this name actually have a chance in society? A dog name or a stripper/porn star? Always Stormy Daniels to be specific. Everyone thought that. Okay, that's pretty bad. It's so bad, man. I sent her so many name ideas before the baby was born, but sent them most of the day she was born because still no name had been picked. And she picked Stormy just because it snowed. Do I tell her it's a bad name and to rethink it while it's fresh? Only a few days old. Even people who are named Stormy replied to online and said they hate their name, go by their middle name, and also get asked bizarre and inappropriate questions all the time because of their name. It can be a fun nickname or middle name, but not a legal first name. I sound biased against my sister because I am for way too many reasons, but she is a very messy, problematic, makes all the wrong choices, inconsiderate, impulsive person ever. I get it. Very long story. Due to a lot of factors, my family believes at some point sooner than later we will end up with custody of the baby. My mom, me, and my younger sister. But if by a coin flip we don't, that child will be set up to fail with a bad name like Stormy. In this economy, is it me or is veto starting to sound really good? Yeah, it does. Okay, someone said, you are not overreacting, but you are overstepping. Don't rainy on her parade. Don't storm on her parade. People are so funny. Yeah, I do agree with that comment. Like, is Stormy objectively a good name to name someone? No. But at the end of the day, the baby did not come out of your Unfortunately, you cannot name the baby if it is not your baby. Next question. Am I overreacting to skip Thanksgiving dinner after my mom basically said I'm an embarrassment for not having a husband and kids by now? Okay. No. Immediate no. Next question. Just kidding.
Next question.
Sorry if this hurts your feeling, but it's time for some tough love. You made a big mistake when you broke off with blank. I know you didn't like what he did. What did blank do? Charles. What did Charles do? I know you didn't like what he did, but giving up over it was stupid. Everyone has a family. Your sister, your brother, cousins. Doesn't that make you feel embarrassed to be the only one without a family? Doesn't it make you feel lonely? You are too old for roommates. It's time to grow up. Just my 2 cents. Don't shoot the messenger. Love you, sweetie. Just something to think about. See you next Tuesday. That's awful. OP has a family, and it's you. Did you ever think about that? And also, if everyone has a family, why are we rushing to add on to the ruckus? I'm 35 female and single for 3 years. I was engaged, but he, Charles, was doing weird sexting roleplay with people on a video game, which was fucking disgusting. I think it is time to shoot the messenger. It really f***ed me up, and yes, I've been in therapy. I have dated since then, but nothing serious. I've never had my mom say something like this to me. I do not want to go to Thanksgiving after this. I wouldn't either, girl. She definitely crossed the line. She also seemingly took Charles' side, called you embarrassing. That is gonna loom over your head, and you're not gonna be able to get it out until you talk about it with your mom and you guys like resolve it. It's not gonna be easy to resolve until you have kids and a husband. You're gonna continue being an embarrassment. I agree with you not going to Thanksgiving. The way she said, don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, like that irks me, girl. I am so angry for you. It's clear the rest of my family have been talking about me, and she was the one elected to say it. I don't want to drive 2 hours just to sit with people who think I should have stayed in a relationship with a cheating, degenerate little Period. Would I be overreacting for not going? Is that too much? I'm honestly too hurt and angry to be objective right now. Would you ever say this to your daughter? Like, I have a good job, I'm educated, I have friends and hobbies. I own my condo. You own a condo? And I have 3 car payments left, holy moly! I have a cat. That's the most important thing on your list. Why is the end all be all me having a husband and kids? I don't know, I'm pissed. Help. Her 2 cents is why we're getting rid of pennies. That is so funny. That's so good. How are people so funny? Don't shoot the messenger. It's your message. Like, okay. You know what? Maybe the mom was like one of the players. Sorry that came out of my mouth. But like, why else would she take a side? That's so weird. Anyways, I'm leaving that Reddit post because I'm getting too worked up. Next question. Found 2 hairs in my soup. I asked for a new bowl and for me to keep the bowl at the table, then I'll swap it for the new one. Staff refused, so I asked for a refund. That's weird. I went to a soup restaurant tonight. I love soup. What do you mean a soup restaurant? Like Au Bon Pain? I miss Au Bon Pain! I miss Au Bon Pain so much, and I hate that Panera took it. You can never be Au Bon Pain, Panera. Ever. You'll always be expensive hospital food. I went to a soup restaurant tonight, and when I got my food, I took 1 sip of the soup, and while I was mixing the food a bit, found 2 hairs. They were probably butt hairs. I asked the staff member to replace the bowl. Hello, can I please have a replacement bowl as I found 2 hairs in my soup? The staff member was nice at first. Sure. Then I requested, before you take this bowl away, can I please have this bowl stay here, and when the new bowl comes out, you can swap it so I know it's a new bowl? Staff member declined my request, and I said, it's just to make sure that it is a new bowl. I used to work in a restaurant myself, and the dodgy things chefs do in the back and not replace it with a new plate/bowl. My husband and I don't like to eat out. 1, food just doesn't taste as good as it used to eating out. And 2, we have more control over what goes into our food. I'm the head chef. And if my husband gets my hair, he'd eat it because it's from me. We know where the ingredients are sourced from. Staff member then tried to take the bowl, and I said, okay, that's fine. Can I please get a refund instead? Staff member said no. I then asked for a manager for a refund and politely said to him, I found 2 hairs in my bowls. In my bowls? Can I please get a refund? Manager was hesitant to give a refund at first. We don't offer refunds. He made that up on the spot. Me being a Karen now, you do know finding 2 long hairs, not even short hairs, they were not butt hairs. Maybe they were. I don't know. 2 long hairs in my soup and not offering a refund is pretty bad service. That's okay. I'll sit here, write a review with the pictures I took of the bowl, plus I'll just search up the number for food, health, and safety, and file a review report. Manager, I'll process your refund. I am not the one to blackmail, but damn, am I overreacting? I think it's pretty safe to say that Karen privileges were used correctly in this context. They were being really weird about that bowl. What's going on back there? I don't want to eat here anymore. You guys are just serving soup. What's going on? Give me the frickin' soup with no hair in it, please, this time. God. Someone commented, I've heard people say you should add far too much salt if this happens. Do this before they take it away. That way you can tell if they actually replaced it or not. Or a lot of pepper. You can tell without tasting. Or a third hair. Someone commented, nah, you're not overreacting. 2 hairs in your soup is already gross. Yeah. And the fact they refuse to swap it in front of you or issue a refund is wild. I agree. Any decent place would have apologized and replaced it without making it a whole debate. You just asked for basic hygiene and transparency. Exactly. What is so hard about that as a restaurant? I don't know. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Lily, want to say bye? Bye! You're gonna fall. 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 You're hanging. Do you not care?